Hello, welcome to the today's live class on herniated disc, slip disc, sciatica pain, lower back pain, thigh joint pain, and all kind of lower body discomforts. Uh, as far as slipped disc is concerned, most of the people get this kind of symptom due to prolonged seating. So if you sit a lot in front of computer, your job demands that you need to sit for uh, 8 to 9 hours in front of a PC, then you are more prone to getting this problem of lower back pain, slip disc, or herniated disc. So, basically, in very few sentences, I would tell you what is a slipped disc or herniated disc. So, you consider your spinal cord as a spring. So, when you stretch a spring or you fold a spring, what happens? That the gap between two rings increases. Same happens between your vertebrae. And when this happens, there could be bulging of the disc or maybe um, nerve can pinch. So, as you know, all the nerves pass through your spinal column. In today's practice, I will tell you some of the only two yoga postures I'm going to tell you, which you can do for 10 minutes, which will make your spinal column flexible, first of all, because that is the most needed thing to make your spinal column flexible. And second most needed thing is that your core should be strong. So it would be a series of at least four live classes. So make sure you attend all of them because to cure such a chronic problem, because if it does not um, um, cures within say few months, then it becomes chronic and it has further complications. That is why it's necessary to cure something and nip the bud at the beginning. Don't let the disease spread to the other parts, because of the slip disc you can have problem up to your legs. Like you can also feel numbness in your shoulder, hands, uh, in legs or up to your heels. So entire body is affected with one or two, diseases or symptoms. Before switching to the yoga postures, I would talk a little bit about the diet. So if you are taking a wholesome diet, like a diet which comprises of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, then you are taking a wholesome diet and you shouldn't be much worry about that. But as far as any bone related problem is concerned, you should focus on your collagen supplements. Now, collagens are kind of proteins which help in healing your bones, uh, keeping them flexible, keeping your tissues, regeneration of cells, keeping your skin supple. That you might have seen that in most of the skin products you will find collagen. For collagen, there are so many collagen supplements, but I personally don't recommend them for taking longer time. You can take initially, but a proper sustained collagen diet is bone broth for non-vegetarian people, and people who are vegetarian can go for legumes, pulses, beans, leafy green vegetables, and some herbs like garlic, ginger, onion, because in onion and garlic have sulfur, which stimulates the production of collagen. So this was a brief introduction, and now let's start with our today's yoga sequence. Make sure you haven't eaten something very heavy within these 2 hours, and if you have, you can only watch. And if you haven't, you just unroll your mat or come on your bed and follow me with this sequence. So I'm going to start with prone posture. That means lying on your stomach. So lie down on your stomach. And first ever posture is crocodile posture. Make sure that you are very comfortable. Now stack both of your palms and keep your head on both the palms. Stay in this posture. This is very relaxing. This is called crocodile pose. And take 10 deep breaths here. So if you are here in this posture, I shall count till 10 and you be there, right? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, now bring both the hands beside your legs and beneath your legs. You can keep your head down and then raise one of your leg, right? Like bring your left leg up. You can feel a slight pressure on your lower back, and that's perfect. There is no problem. So you can keep your head down and lift one of your legs. Gradually bring your leg down and switch other leg. Switch your leg. So this is your first exercise or first yoga posture. This is known as locust pose. So you have to alternatively switching your legs, lifting and raising above the mat or bed at least for 2 to 3 inches in the beginning. Gradually, you would be able to raise your legs up to 5 inch or 6 inch, and that is perfectly fine. Second posture is Bhujangasana or Cobra pose, and it is just like this. I am here. My elbows are just below the shoulders. Both legs spread. Your pelvic floor pressing the mat, and then you try lifting your upper body up. Maybe if you are having discomfort in your back, you are not able to make your body raise up to that extent. In that case, a baby cobra is like this. So lift as much as your body allows. It is not necessary to go up to a certain height. You can be slightly lifted away from the mat. So hold here for 5 seconds and then come back. Lift once again. Hold for 5 seconds. Come back. So for the entire week, you have to practice these two postures. You will get recording of this class. So you can, whenever you want, you can follow up with the recording or you can remember. That is why I have told you only these two postures for today. So first was your locust pose. Alternatively, you have to raise your legs, keeping your forehead relaxed. The leg raises you can do for 10 to 20 times or even more than that. More you do, more benefits you will reap. But make sure uh, don't overdo since beginning. For 1 or 2 days, just wait and watch how your body is responding with these exercises. And then you can do as much as you like, as much time you have in your hand. Second one is cobra pose. As I told you, this is the perfect posture. Your elbows are just below the shoulders and you are pushing your upper back. These two yoga postures, as you can see, are targeting your lower back. So most probably you might be having a problem with your lumbar spine, which is the lowest part of your spine. L4 and L5 discs are mostly herniated. They get herniated very easily because of the bad posture while sitting or sometimes maybe lifting a heavy weight. In both the cases, these two exercises are going to benefit you greatly. And second thing is that always try to take 5 to 10 deep breaths whenever you feel you are free. Deep breaths, what your deep breathing does. Deep breaths always help to open your spinal column. When you breathe in, your upper body part, definitely the thoracic cavity goes up and thus it massages your spine naturally. So always try to take deep breaths. Most of the times when we are working or we are stressed, we take shallow breaths. So, and which are very fast and only breath goes up to your chest and then goes out. Make sure when you are breathing in, your breath goes inside up to your lower abdomen. So your lower abdomen should float, it should inflate when you are breathing, and then breathe out slowly. So this process should happen 2 to 3 times in a day. And all these things are very simple. Once you get habitual of these things, uh, you won't feel like you are doing something additional. This will become part of your life. So I hope today's class is going to help to the people who are suffering from herniated disc, slip disc, sciatica, or lower back pain. Um Try to take a perfect diet as I talked to you about the collagen supplements, other kind of proteins, calcium supplements. And with that note, I hope uh, we shall meet again very soon in the next live class. See you again. Namaste.